What is going on, everyone? So welcome to part 2 of my Walking Dead Season 7 sneak preview analysis or review or video, basically. My Season 7 of Walking Dead sneak peek preview video. So, yeah, in the last video I was like, I'm not gonna watch it, it's gonna have spoilers, it's gonna tell you who dies. Yeah, I've watched it. It doesn't tell you who dies. Even though, like, this will have spoilers for anything Walking Dead related. It's going to have spoilers to the comic of who Negan kills in Walking Dead. It's going to have spoilers to the sneak peek of The Walking Dead Season 7. And it's going to have spoilers of leaked photos or, like, on-set photos. So if you don't want to hear anything that you would think would be considered spoilers, then do not watch this video. On that note, yeah. On it, in the sneak peek preview, it has Negan, it has Negan, okay, I'm trying to remember it. It has, Rick, it's, in my last video I was like, somebody has blood on their face, somebody blah blah blah, it's Rick, it starts off with Rick freaking out, he's got blood on this side of the face, so it kind of rules out everyone else. It rules out Carl, Eugene, Sasha, and I think Aaron was also there, so Carl, Eugene, Sasha, and Aaron not killed unless they get dragged over and then killed in front of Rick. But either way, I don't think it's either Carl, Rick, Sasha, or Eugene. Anyway, yeah, also, Jeffrey Dean Morgan has said that there is more than one death. So, yeah, okay, I'm just sort of picking bits from every now and then, or just every sort of bit possible, but it has Rick start off and he's all got blood on his face, he's freaking out, and he says to Negan, this is what annoys me about Rick, he says to Negan, like, I'm gonna kill you, it's not gonna be today, it might not be, soon, but I will kill you. Rick doesn't know when to shut up. Seriously, one or two of his friends have just had their face smashed in with a barbed wire bat. Do not threaten the villain, okay? Seriously. Oh my god, there's just so, it's like, let's just say Glenn and Abraham get killed. Abraham just gets smashed right in front of Rick, and then Glenn gets smashed right in front of Rick, and Rick is like, you know what would be a good idea? Threaten the man with the baseball bat who's just killed two of my friends. That'll work out. No, because it's implied, or it ends with Negan getting, like, really pissed off, and he's like, oi mate, give me the hatchet, because Rick has a hatchet. He's like, give me the hatchet. He grabs Rick by the scruff of, like, his jumper. And something really good in this scene, or, like, this shot, is that Rick just gets dragged by Negan, and Rick sort of hasn't been beaten by a character that badly as much as he has. I think the last time was Governor, or the Governor, when he's like choking Rick out and then Michonne stabs him, or stabs the Governor, not Rick. Yeah, Michonne stabs the Governor and Rick is like turning purple when he's getting choked and he's about to die. I think that's sort of the most that Rick has been attacked or beaten. And now Rick has just been like seamlessly dragged as if he was just nothing. And Negan has like the hatchet and he pulls Rick into the RV and he's like, maybe if, he's like, I'm going to come back maybe with Rick. If not, then kill all these people, or at least what's left of them. And that is two things. It's, or it's already been released, or it's already been revealed that Jeffrey Dean Morgan has said that Negan kills two people, so that sort of whatever, or whoever's left, that implies that there's more than one, more than two, maybe there's, maybe there's two people killed, maybe there's three. I think they'll keep it at two. And he's got the hatchet, and he pulls Rick into the RV, and it's heavily implied, because in the comic book of the Governor storyline, Rick gets his arm cut off by Governor. I'm not sure if it's with a hatchet or an axe or a knife or anything like that, but Rick gets his hand cut off by the Governor, and I'm pretty sure the reason they didn't do that in the show, like in the Governor storyline with Rick in the show, was because it would be way too hard to CGI or like green screen out a full hand. Like they did with Herschel, they cut off his leg and put like a green screen sock over like the actor of Herschel's foot. And then they kind of just like gave up with that and just gave him like a fake foot. So they sort of, even though it's a leg, they still kind of gave up and went, oh yeah, well let's just give him a prosthetic leg. They can't really do that with Rick, like he can't really have like a hook or like a fake hand just like the next day. So if they are going to cut off his hand, I don't know how they would do it. But at the start of the video, I said that there was going to be a mention of leaked on-set footage, or leaked on-set pictures, and one of those pictures has Rick with both of his hands. He's like holding a gun or something like that, and he's got both of his hands. So that sort of debunks the whole if his hand's going to get cut off thing. But you know, they wouldn't just reveal, or they wouldn't just release Negan heavily implying that he's going to cut off Rick's hand, and then just be like, oh yeah, I just, you know, punched him in the nose. Like, you wouldn't, if they are going to cut off his hand, then hopefully that on-set footage is for either a flashback or it's actually like the last episode of season 6. So it's sort of, I hope that it's not actually a season 7 on-set photo, but I think it might be. But that sort of doesn't really explain if Negan was to cut off his hand, because, you know, the director knows if you screw with the audience, they will get angry. And he already knows that by ending the season off with a cliffhanger. And if he's gonna just be like, oh yeah, I pranked you guys, he's not actually gonna cut off Rick's hand, then the fans are just gonna get even more pissed off that it's heavily implied, and it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, it's a lot of work, we're not gonna actually do that. Like, yeah, if he isn't gonna cut off Rick's hand, then he's dug himself an even bigger grave than he did when he made the ending a cliffhanger. So guys, I hope you enjoyed part 2 of my thoughts and theories on Season 7 sneak preview of The Walking Dead. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this doesn't get spoiled. I hope it's not like the day before The Walking Dead and it's like, you know, oh, TMZ leaks that, you know, Negan kills Father Gabriel or something like that. Like, I hope it's not leaked as soon as it's about to be released. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys clicked the like button, and if you did, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.